Hey, I know everyone is talking about Keith Lee and his experience with the Atlanta restaurants. And I lived in Atlanta for 7 years before I moved to Mexico. And Atlanta has the worst customer service, period, hands down, when it comes to the client or customer experience from start to finish. I don't know what the hell that's about outside of the fact that they just do not care. When you are a business owner, you care about your customers' retention, your customer experience from start to finish by putting effective systems, policies, and procedures in place. You care about their reviews. You care about everything. And for me, being a CEO and a business owner for many years, that is one of the things that I absolutely specialize in when I work with entrepreneurs, setting up their systems, setting up their business fundamentals and infrastructure. And one of the things that I heavily emphasize is customer service. People want to be heard, people want to be respected, and people want to feel that they did not pay enough when they experience your product or service and working with you. They don't owe you their business. They don't owe you their money. And if you are in it for longevity and sustainability, then you care about what your customers experience from the moment they walk through the door, from the moment they encounter any kind of experience with you, from an email, through booking an order, through, if you are a brick and mortar, greeting when they come through the door, and making sure that their experience from the moment they walk in or the moment they encounter you to the moment they are done, that they absolutely want to come back and spend their money with you. When you have a business owner who cares about longevity, who cares about sustainability, who cares about repeat customer and clientele, then they will make sure that their product and or service is worth it. And what happens is, when they experience something that was not satisfactory, you take that necessary feedback, you listen, you respect, you atone, you take accountability, and then you move on and you grow. That is what business owners really care about, because we don't care about the dollar right then and there. We care about repeat customers. We care about our reputation superseding us. So that way they are a walking advertisement for our business. I created the largest company of my kind in the world for Black and BIPOC people. And it was through our licensing that I created. It was through the customer service from the head down. It takes from the head down. And I don't tolerate any nonsense. I don't tolerate negativity. I didn't tolerate anybody operating outside of the code of ethics. I even made sure people signed code of ethics when joining my company, when being affiliated with my company. And if those code of ethics were violated, they were terminated. Point, period, blank. So there are no exceptions for bullshit. So when I put my name and the brand that I've built online, then I want it to be demonstrated from the head down. And when you encounter people that look like you, who do not care about your experience, then it hits differently. And unfortunately, it is always us. Black businesses aren't granted grace. We are not granted grace to grow. We are not granted grace to make mistakes and atone. But in knowing that is why it is the business owner's due diligence to make sure that all operating procedures are operating accordingly, and that your customer base and your clientele are satisfied, because it's the repeat dollar that keeps you in business. It's not the now.